Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Broken Sword 2, the Smoking Mirror Remastered. So we got a little bit of dialogue, but not a lot. Mostly just backstory on the pirate catch. We need to use this ladder to move this flag, this reflector on the flagpole. Let's see if we can just do it now. Or if these girls are gonna yell at me, or if the cat's gonna get in the way.
The ladder extended easily.
So, can we click on this flagpole?
I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
Alright. So up to this point.
You there? What are you doing?
Pardon me, ladies. I was just going to climb your ladder. I'm helping Bronson.
Oh, you're not like him, are you? He's very polite, isn't he, Frost? And he has dimples when he smiles.
So she's sweet on Bronson. Do I have anything reflective anyways? Like the closest thing I have is the blow dart.
I couldn't reach it.
And again, this is not going to let us climb up, right?
Get down!
Sorry.
So that answer is no. Let's see if we can go inside the building.
It was locked.
The house is closed.
How come?
It is undergoing refurbishment.
Oh, of course. This must be the place Bronson's surveying.
The intention is to prepare the museum for the new century.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum. It would look nice in neon.
A museum for a pirate? There was a stony silence.
As I have already told you, sir, he was not a pirate. It's precisely this sort of vile misrepresentation that Mr. Bronson is seeking to rebalance.
Oh? How?
Mr. Bronson has kindly agreed to undertake the museum's refurbishment at a very reasonable price. He understands the importance of a sense of history.
Funny. That's not the impression I got of Bronson at all.
He also understands spherical geometry.
Mina?
Well, he does.
Listen, ma'am. I came a long way to visit this place.
If we make an exception in your case, everyone will want to get in.
Pardon me, but I didn't exactly have to fight my way through the crowds.
You're the second visitor we've had today.
No, I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
So if I'm the second visitor, is that Professor Ubier? Is he ahead of us? What's weird here is we were going to the mine, and then we got shot by a helicopter, and then we left because now we know we need more stones. And then we're going to go back to Central America.
You're
and
really
go to
fond
the
of that
mine.
cat, aren't you?
He is our companion and our solace.
I thought about catnapping the little monster until they let me in, but it wasn't my style. Maybe there was some other way I could use their affection for the cat to get me into the house. Okay, it was time for diversionary tactics.
try this.
I thought I saw a little girl down on the beach.
You must be mistaken.
He must be mistaken. Mustn't he, Frost?
I'm sure I'm not. A little girl and that young fisher boy.
What?
Interesting.
It's not possible. What were they doing?
Oh, the kinds of things that all little boys and girls get up to at their age.
When I was a little girl, we used to play cows and milkmaids.
Woe betide you if you're lying to us, Mr. Stobbart. Heaven help you.
So we've convinced them to go chase after Emily, who's not down there. And the cat moved a little bit, and then
With a creak of ancient corsetry, the sisters sailed majestically over the distant horizon.
Alright. Now let's quickly get to the flagpole. Again, that feels like that puzzle may have
I
been
couldn't reach it.
streamlined for a... See, this looks like... Let's see.
I didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would have to stay bare.
Can we reach this? Am I gonna
I
fall?
couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
Let's try something like this.
Maybe in my high school days, but not now.
We'll try every item we have.
I wasn't convinced that was the right thing to do. No, I had to think of something else. I wasn't convinced that was the right thing to do.
And it's not something like
Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off.
throwing strength.
I wasn't convinced that was the right thing to do.
And there's nothing to do with the bush. And we can't talk to the cat.
I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
Oh, here's a tree.
I
we
couldn't
can
think of
erect.
any reason to climb the tree.
Can we use this on the tree? 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 No.
A large tree stood beside the house, with a suggestive U formed by the branches.
So if I could get this ball and something kind of rubbery that I could slingshot that with, that might make sense. If I can make a slingshot.
It was locked.
And we assume that we can't pick the lock. So back down this way we go. So we need a net.
I didn't want a fishing net.
I do. Let's see if this works with this. Nope. Let's see if this works with this. Nope. And there's plans, and there's this. Kind of feel like I'm missing an item or two. Let's go talk to Rio, maybe look at the boat. Let's ask several questions.
I think Bronson is trying to cheat those sweet, vulnerable old ladies.
That's a little unfair, isn't it?
Okay, he's trying to cheat those seriously demented, poisonous old ladies.
You have to admire his acumen.
Can you let me have a fish, kid?
I thought you say you don't like fish.
It's not for me. It's a present.
For the old ladies? Well, it makes a change from flowers and candy.
No, it's for their cat.
Okay. What do I get out of it?
I can pay you. I've got Quaramontian dollars, French francs, and traveler's checks.
You must be
At
joking.
least he has money now.
The nearest bank is 3 islands away.
Let's ask about Emily.
Tell me about your friend Emily.
Why are you so interested in Emily Ketch?
Emily Ketch? A descendant of Captain Ketch, the pirate?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't bother you?
Why should it? We don't responsible for our ancestors.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. Oh, I know all about Mr. Bronson's plans.
And really, am I going to give the underwear to this kid? This is inappropriate.
Will you give me a fish if I give you Rio, are these ugly, tasteless nylon panties worth a fish?
I know a girl on the next island who'd go crazy for those. Yeah, man, we'll take them.
Wow.
Okay,
Totally
I'll get you a
inappropriate
fish.
there.
It might take a while, though.
Now, it might be a little funny if he hands you just
I
some
wasn't going
old boot
anywhere in that boat without Rio to sail her.
or something. He catches something completely different. Let's try giving him this.
Did you see the weird sisters come by here?
Did I? They look madder than usual, so I hide until they're gone by.
Just as well. They thought you were playing with Emily. Boy, were they steamed.
Emily, you're madder than them. What you got there?
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that.
So I'm trying to give him different items.
What you've got there?
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that.
Try and give him all
What you got
different
there?
items.
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that.
Incredibly long load times between conversations. You click on it, sit here, and you load.
What you got there?
I didn't think the
several
kid would be
seconds
interested
later.
in that.
It makes no sense.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
So do I have to walk over here and like maybe make him off screen? Maybe we'll go talk to this guy.
Did you see the sisters go by?
Yeah, they wanted to string that Fisher brat up. Of course, I told them where to find him.
A fink as well as a creep. Nice.
But he'd managed to vanish somehow.
Catch you later, Bronson.
So nothing there. And as far as I can tell, there's nothing up here in the background. And this again feels like one of those puzzles where you just have to walk away and talk to somebody else and do something different in the meantime. Like we're all over here. And hopefully that's enough to say he's caught the fish. Otherwise, I have no idea. Let's go talk to him.
No luck with the fish?
No, man. They don't want bite. That's 'cause they know there's a storm brewing.
Storm? I don't think so.
Hey, I caught a bite.
You have?
So,
It's a big one.
the only thing that
A
triggered the
real big one.
fish
Reel him in, Rio.
getting caught
Jeez.
was
Must be a whale
walking
or something.
to the other area and then walking back. Or maybe talking to the guy. So it's a
Rustiest
lobster.
whale I ever see.
I still need a fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Maybe you better change your bait.
So we've got a bicycle now. Let's go and pick that up.
The only serviceable part of the bicycle's wreck was a rubber inner tube. You just never know when you're going to need stuff like that.
So we're getting an inner rubber tube. A rubber inner tube. And see, that moves us forward. And now we're at 57% done. Let's talk to Rio again. What's he doing now?
There's a fish, my man.
I can't put it in my pocket while it's flapping about like that.
No problem.
Smack. So now we have a fish, and now we have the inner tube, so we have everything to make a slingshot once we give the fish to the cat and get his ball of yarn away from him. So we kind of know everything we're going to do here for at least a little while.
Okay, cat. You don't deserve this, but here's a little fish.
Of course, I don't know what I'm really triggering by moving the reflector. It's just probably going
The
to
little
get
monster
him...
ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
Darn it. I think I need another fish. I did the wrong thing. And the game let me do the wrong thing. Let's go see if we can convince Rio.
There was nothing else on the bicycle wreck I could use.
So he immediately catches another fish. And then
There's a fish, my man.
hands it to me. for free. So now I've gotten 2 fish for the price of 1. I know it's probably really dumb, but let's see if we don't actually need the ball at all. Let's just try using the slingshot with the fish. That might be the gag. The only other thing I could think is putting the other fish on the flagpole. So we've got the slingshot. Now fish. If this works, then practically anything should have worked.
I doubted I had Rio's grasp of piscine aerodynamics. There had to be a better projectile than a dead fish.
Interesting. Let's try everything. Here. Alright. So if that's not the solution, we'll try the fish on the flagpole. If that's not the solution, then I'd have to try the fish on the door.
I couldn't reach it.
Or maybe talk to the cat. Let's see. Fish on flagpole.
That wouldn't work.
Why wouldn't it work? Let's see. Fish on ladder.
Not such a good idea.
No, these are pretty dumb ideas. Certainly. Fish on the door. Let's go talk to the cat.
I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
And see, I think I may need just a fish net now.
I didn't want a fishing net.
Fish in the fishing net. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. And fish with Bronson. Just throw it at him. Just knock him out completely.
What do you think of my fish?
Where'd you get that?
Out of the ocean. It must live there, I guess.
Smart ass. Why are you carrying a dead fish?
It's dead? Oh. Catch you later, Bronson.
We can't just drug this guy, can we?
He wouldn't have wanted that.
Catch you later, Bronson.
It was a net left to dry in the sunshine.
Like, no idea. Unless there's some rock or something. I think we may end up just taking another hint.
It was half a rusting bicycle frame. There was nothing else on the bicycle wreck I could use.
Let's talk to Rio.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
Seriously, the game has eliminated all interaction points. And yet, unless I'm just supposed to give a second fish to the cat. Ooh, maybe we do this as a thought. What if we take the poison dart and put it in the fish?
I'd better think this through.
What if we put this through this?
That was no good.
What if we just poison dart this guy? Does that work?
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat, but I didn't have the heart. And besides which, those sisters would kill me.
Let's see. This with this?
No, I had to think of something else.
This with this?
Nope.
This with
That
this.
was no good.
And that with that. Hmm. Am I missing something here? We took the inner tube off.
That wouldn't work.
We're not supposed to use the inner tube on the flagpole, are we? A window. Let's go look at the window. That's a new thing.
The window was locked.
And a new window up here, too.
The windows were way out of reach. If I could get up to them, maybe I could climb in that way.
Interesting. Have I been missing the windows up to this point?
Just my luck. I'd struck out again. The windows were all locked.
What if we put the fish in the window?
No, I couldn't just go around throwing things at other people's windows.
Seriously? Fish.
Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off.
Looks like there almost might be something up there. New fish for the cat. Maybe we just needed to feed him.
Here's another little fish.
It wouldn't be the first time in this game that we've decided to... They've wanted you to do something
The little
twice.
monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
Seriously, fine, just tell me. Tell me a solution. What's hint number 1? You need to distract him somehow. Perhaps you can dislodge the marker from the flagpole. We figured that out. At the house, climb the ladder and attach the long inner tube to the flagpole. Interesting. So we're not making a slingshot with the inner tube? I kind of thought this, but I rejected this idea for being dumb. Let's see.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea after all.
So, inner tube with flagpole. And maybe he'll just swing over when I try to grab this.
I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
Come down here. And let's go get another fish. What's weird about this puzzle is that it may very well just be that you have to feed 3 fish, 4 fish, maybe even 5 fish to the cat till it's full.
I need another fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
I need another fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Make me try again. Let's see, I guess that means I need to walk all... Nope. A little bit over and just wait a little bit. And he'll catch that fish. Man, that's
There
weird
was
to have
nothing
to
else
wait.
on the bicycle.
That's weird to have to wait.
There's a fish, Mama.
What I would have done is this. I would have put a bucket here that was empty. When he caught the first fish and you solved the puzzle, then it would just be a bucket full of fish, and it's near infinite, like just an infinite resource of them. And then if he tried to pick up more than one, you would have just had to say, I only need one. Alright, fish with the inner tube.
That should get the old cat dancing. I just hoped it didn't give itself a cardiac.
take the ball now. And let's go up the ladder and get the inner tube back.
I didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would have to stay bare.
Give me the inner tube. And he just throws the fish away. Lets the cat eat it. And so the cat is just going to perpetually eat this fish from now on, I think. And so then we're going to make a slingshot and then shoot this down, and then when we move the reflector over to this flagpole, that's going to accomplish something, but I don't really know what. We're at 58% done, and we've probably been playing somewhere between 4 hours and 4 hours and 30 minutes. I left the game running, and that timer is wrong now. Unfortunately, it was working rather well for us up to a point. It's just showing us how short this game is. Now it's inaccurately long. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to support me further, click on my name Rydo. On the right is a button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.